Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Yes, indeed.
And how you doing? We got it. Hey, this is the quickest turnaround I ever did for an interview. Because normally I like do it in advance because they schedule. So thank you for taking this on short notice for real, actually.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Now, first of all, I was watching that you do glory holes. Please break down to me how the glory hole work. I've never been to how it works for both the men and the women. Give me the rundown. Okay,
Well,
okay, you break it up a little bit.
I
Break it up
am
just a little bit. Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah. Okay,
soldier.
you're good now.
Um, so basically, the glory hole is set up. Um, Most of the ones I do have about it's a nice little fancy little wall.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Normally has about 5, 6 holes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we have come button for the men to notify us when they're going to explode, nut all
Mm-hmm.
over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay.
we have our seats and our bacteria stuff back that thing so we can clean up our mess and straighten up everything. But we have our seating in the back, behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Us ladies go to town, see who can milk them off the fastest.
Oh my goodness. So how do a dude get? I mean, does he get picked to do the glory hole? Do he have to pay to go to the glory hole, or he just attends and he just like
Well,
get a number? He's next up to go.
most of them wait in line. We announce that it's open.
Okay.
Um, or when we're about to go and start that session.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we have to check and make sure, ain't no lumpies and bumpies going on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Of course, that.
So a lot of people are, tested or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we do a dick inspection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you.
So we do that. We let them know, hey, we about to go in, downstairs. We about to do the glory hole. We have all the men rush down there to see who want to be the first one to go up.
Mm.
They stand in each hole, and we try to get them out of there quickly as possible
Mm-hmm.
because the line do be long.
I'm pretty sure it is. Shit, because and he don't know who's giving him the head. He might see. He
No,
might see.
unless you actually let someone know, like, hey, Sin, I want you to, I'm gonna feel you. And then I'll point him in a direction, or I'll stick my hand out of the hole, like, okay, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, no, you will not know who's
That
giving
is
you.
like that. I know they bust hard because
Yes.
not even knowing who it is and not being able to see who it is, and then you're getting. Oh man, I know they.
Yeah, because sometimes you get 2-on-1. Sometimes we take turns. Sometimes we switch. So
Mm,
I might start it off. Someone else might finish, or I
uh,
just might do it all by myself, or have someone join in.
mm,
It's
my
very fun.
goodness.
It's very.
Oh my goodness. So and do y'all? So is it like a competition with y'all, or y'all, or like how y'all be deciding to switch and all that?
We it's not a competition, but sometimes when we host our LS parties,
Mm-hmm,
lifestyle parties for people that don't know, but
mm-hmm,
when we host our events, sometimes we make it fun, and we may do like whoever can make um as many guys nut faster,
mm-hmm.
um stuff like that, and give out prizes, or little gift cards or so, to
Oh
see
my
how many
goodness.
people you can take on in a little bit of time.
Oh my God. And look. I see this thing starting off hot. So let me do the particulars for my podcast so we can get to this interview. Because we started off hot. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, baby girl.
Not a
Thank you.
problem.
Welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcasting career. All you got to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and get a profile today. And you can monetize your episodes, start making money, be distributed on all the top networks, and this is for free. I'm your host, Calvin Oliver, Southern Champ, aka the porn rap star. Y'all already know what it is. Go to allmylinks.com backslash porn rap star. God dang, I'm fumbling like a motherfucker. Backslash porn rap star to see all my porn, also to hear all my music, and to follow me on social media. So that is allmylinks.com backslash porn rap star. Find me everywhere in one spot. We're also sponsored by the LS Facebook. I'm talking about the Facebook LS community. I'm talking about lsworld.com. Go there today, get yourself a profile. Mingle with kink-minded people like yourself, and you might even find an event and might even find a glory hole, like what she talks about, in your area. So go to lsworld.com today. Also, we're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcast Network. I'm talking about multiple podcasts giving you the Black experience. Plus, while you at shopgwdistrict.com, you can get some shopping done, like it says at the beginning of it. We're talking about from over 500 Black retailers. We're talking about fashion, beauty, health, books, you name it, they got it. So go to shopgwdistrict.com, support Black businesses, buy Black, build the Black economy so we can create generational wealth. Now I'm about to shut up my fumbling ass and let this sexy lady introduce herself.
Hello, you guys. I am Sin of the DMV, known as Sin of DMV. Mm-hmm. You can follow me on Twitter at Sin of DMV and follow me. Also on Instagram at Sin of the DMV, on IG for those that want to take a peek.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. So you are a porn star, a lifestyler, businesswoman. You say what now?
Slash model.
Slash model, slash CEO, slash you're a master of many trades. So let's go back to the beginning. How did you get into the adult film business, the lifestyle, and the whole nines?
Well, as a kid, I used to always wanted to be that female, that bad bitch, as the you say now.
Yeah.
Growing up, I've always been into modeling. I've always loved to dress up. I love, sexy clothes. So I've been really thinking about it probably starting at 11 while playing with Barbie dolls. I've always talked about it. I've always hung around older people. Mm-hmm. And actually my best friend is a porn star also. But, I've always just wanted to see for myself what that life is about. Mm-hmm. I got into modeling early. I started modeling bathing suits, lingerie, little itty bitty clothes. So yeah, I started early, and I actually, once I was of age, 18, I started pursuing more. I started talking to people about it, started attending LS parties, started to learn stuff from my bestie. And it was something I've always been about pleasing. I love to please. I love to make people happy. So I once I got in it and seen it for myself, because the talk is all good now until you go to one of these parties and you be like, oh wow. Can I get like shots, please?
Oh yeah, because I've been to like a lifestyle party here and there, and some was good, some was just completely boring. It seems like your lifestyle parties be off the chain. What makes yours different from others?
Our famous Gloryhole wall. Also, I mean, then you have us sexy ladies in there. We bartend. We have a whole lot going on. We normally, serve food, little finger foods,
Hmm.
because you got to feed the alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Um, we have drinks already made for people who don't bring their own bottle.
Hmm.
Um, it's just we always keep things going. We have different themes. We have
Hmm.
um, it's never like okay, it starts at this time and it's over at like
Hmm.
say 2. People are
Hmm.
always there until like 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because they wait their turn. Got for their glory hole. Guess what? Hey, bro, hurry up! I go to work at 6.
Yes, it's been those days. Like literally, pack your clothes that you're gonna wear for that
Yeah.
next day because you don't know when you're leaving.
Oh yeah. He probably take a nap waiting on his turn. Like,
Man,
I'm up.
yeah,
I'm up. I'm up.
we have our beds. We have different private rooms. We have
Mhm.
everything, and we keep everything fun.
Yeah.
It's never.
I
It's
yeah. I
always
see.
running from this room to that room, seeing who's getting flogged or who's getting what.
Yeah, good.
We do it all, like all.
That's serious. That's serious. Now let's talk about the filming aspect of your business. Um, what got you into actually doing the actual filming side of
I love the camera.
things?
I get excited, like, oh, I
Hmm.
just said it, and I'm just like ready already. Like
Yeah.
um, filming was never hard for me.
Hmm.
Of course, I have my models that I deal with.
Hmm.
Um, when I film, and you must have a clear testing. You
Hmm.
must show the papers.
Hmm.
Because anything can happen.
Yeah.
Condoms can
True.
break.
True.
Things like that. So we all want to be safe in this business,
Hmm.
and we don't need no random person coming in and spreading their unwanted germs to people.
True that. True that.
So when it came down to my first film, I was a little nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, it's going on the internet. Like, people are really going to see me. This is not something you just pick up your phone and, you can save the video for later. This is actually going up there. You can't delete it.
Oh no.
So I,
Oh no.
I thought about it long and hard um, the day before,
Hmm.
actually hours before. And,
You said hours
like,
before.
yeah, because I ended up rushing it and I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I want to do this. And everyone, even certain members of my family was like, that's what you want to do. I have a lot of supporters,
Yes,
by the
ma'am.
way. And I say, yeah, it's what I want to do. And um like even stripping, like stuff like that, is just like I've always loved to be filmed. So when it was my time to go, it's like a natural for me. I don't
See.
have to think or I
Hmm.
just go. Everything is a natural.
Yeah. So when you did your first scene, how nervous was you, and who was it with? And tell us, paint the picture of your first scene.
Actually, with my um manager, the one that managed me,
Okay.
um,
He's a great
I
manager.
yeah, yeah. Because it's someone I trust, actually my bestie husband.
Hmm. See,
But they
there
have
you
an
go.
open relationship most of my life.
Okay.
Known them for, wow, I don't know, 14, 15 years.
Okay.
So, um, that night, I was like, he was like, you ready? I was like, yeah, just let me take a couple shots.
Hmm.
Let me, get my nerves together. So as he was setting up, I kind of like attacked him because I couldn't wait.
Hmm.
And I was like, once I seen the camera up, I was like, just push the button. I don't have time for all the fancy stuff. Just let's do this.
Hmm.
So, I started giving him head, like just in the center of the floor. I just sat Indian style, like I was waiting for a good meal, and because I'm short and he's tall, so it fits perfectly. So I started giving him head, and he was like, "I'm not ready." Like, wait a minute. I was like, "Yes, you are. Shut up."
Yeah.
So gave him head. Then I was like, while I was doing it, I love to talk.
Mhm.
Um, telling him, what I want, how I want it. Like, you're gonna fuck me this way. You're gonna do it this way. You're gonna, yeah. So, um, he came within me saying all that, but stay hard though. So I was like, okay, now I want you to fuck me this way and like give it to me. Don't act like I'm fragile and just give it to me. And he was like, the look on his face was he was like, huh? Like I normally call all the shots. I said, well, dealing with me, I call all the shots. So, sex was good. We went probably for about a good hour or something.
Yeah, that's a good first scene for him right there.
Yeah. 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 Different positions.
So do you think because you had a camaraderie with him, it really helped the scene even better, turn out better for your first time?
Yeah. Yeah. It took away everything that I was feeling. As far as like the nervousness, everything was just, my first time was amazing. And then when I actually went back and seen it, it was like actually looking at a porn movie, a porn scene. Like, really, I enjoyed it. It was, I had a little sexy little outfit, but it was lovely.
Most definitely.
So I love it. I get very excited when they say camera ready out. Don't even have to tell me. I just be ready.
Yeah. So moving forward, how do you choose your male talents that you work with, and do you work with professional talent?
Most, yes. I am kind of picky a little bit.
Kind of. Just be honest. You picky. You're picky. Let's not sugarcoat it. We don't sugarcoat here on the Smoking Side. Explain why you picky. Break it down. Explain to them people why you picky.
I mean, I like what I like. No itty bitty little dicks. It has to fill me up because I'm nice and tight. I love. Well, for one, I love to give head. I love to suck dick. Like I don't know. It's I don't know.
Do you come from it?
Yes.
I figured that by the way you was talking about it.
Yes, it's like my own microphone. You can't just suck the dick and get over with. You gotta like make love to it. So my little hands have to. I love big things in my hand. Nice, good size. It don't gotta be extremely big because that's not gonna happen. I tried to take on an extremely big dick, and yeah, I was hurting a little bit, but
yeah.
So everything just have to match me.
So for you, it's about the vibe for the most part. The vibe, not necessarily his cachet or his resume, but his vibe and how he moves and his swag. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yes, but the vibing you have to be able to take my shit talking. I don't need no little crybaby. That might be fun though, but I don't want a crybaby. I want someone to match my bullshit. So I love talking.
Yeah, because to me, the best scenes is when me and the girl talking shit back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And two is a bigger turn on because She like, yeah, fuck me, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shot your ass. Take this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a challenge. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? And it makes the
Yeah,
scene turn out great.
yeah, it do, and a lot of people always ask. Most of the males always ask, like, I'm so blunt with everything I say and
Mm-hmm.
do. So I guess some get intimidated because they never had a woman, you know, that like that type of stuff, or they not used to it. So
Mm-hmm.
guys are very intimidated by me.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, because a lot of it's like, put it this way: a guy that is into the lifestyle would not be intimidated versus a guy that is just doing porn. You get what I'm saying? Like with me being a dom, it's something that I'm used to. I'm
Right.
used to being aggressive with a female. I'm used to a female that like to be slapped in the face. Even I had girls tell me like, "Pull my mouth open when you hit me doggy style." I said, "Of course." You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, do you like working with talent that has been versed in the lifestyle versus talent that has not?
I prefer with the lifestyle
Mm-hmm.
because, like I said, it's more fun. It's amazing. So, someone that's really just into porn is kind of boring,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when they tense up too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm all about having fun with it. Sex
Yeah.
is it's fun. I love the acting. I love the thrill. I love, like I said, the shit talking, the choking, the stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. If you yeah,
Ass slap.
if you can't do that, then it's boring. I don't need
Oh
the
yeah.
average.
Yeah, I said in the rap verse, I said vanilla sex is not for me. I
Yeah, I
can't be
can't
moved.
deal with it.
Most definitely. So shoot. So when a dude do hit you up, what what's the best way for guys to approach females when they're trying to hit girls up to try to do content trade or try to work with them? Because a lot of guys come off too thirsty. You know what I'm
Yeah, and that
saying?
be the problem. That's a major
The,
problem because people don't. Most of them are a little too hood, or and I guess they're just getting into the game or whatever. And I would rather you first, introduce yourself. I would love to see different footages or some of your work. Um and then let me know what is it you want to work with or work on.
mm,
Um and most guys, they bullshit around with it and they be like, oh well, I just want, no, like, spit it out. I don't feel like hearing the dumb shit that try to get my attention. I hate it. Just come direct. If you want to do a fucking scene, okay, I need to see this. I have my paperwork, so I need to see all this stuff. I want to know what I'm jumping into. And then um the guys, like I said, guys, they just, it's the disrespect for me.
mm-hmm. Speak
Um,
to it. Speak to it.
most don't know how to confront a woman in the field. So, they say assholish things like, oh, I want to like fuck your face, or like I want to make you throw up on my dick, or
Okay.
and I just be like, what? And we're getting to, who are you? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Start over. So, or I had a one guy inbox me and was like, hey bitch, I got $40. What you gonna do for it? I was like, huh?
But that's a little different. It actually very, very disrespectful and stupid. Hello? Hello? Come on in, baby. Hello. Hello. Now, we can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I don't know what's happening.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we go in and out. Can you hear me now? Okay, then we're good. Now go ahead and say what you were saying now.
I forgot where I was at.
You were talking about good night. The thirstiness of the men and the way the men be coming off so disrespectful.
So, like I said, it's the disrespect thing for me. I had a guy ask me like, "Hey, bitch, I have $40 before," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Maybe you gotta go to your local pick you up, girl, from the streets," but definitely wasn't a message for me.
Mm-hmm.
I
never understood why dudes would come off like that. Because at the end of the day, if you want to do business with, I would think that you would step to her in a business or professional manner. But I guess a lot of times with this business, because it's becoming so normalized, it's becoming easy to get in that some of the guys that get in just really don't need to be in it, to be honest.
Right. And then so for certain women, and I had to learn this from being a exotic dancer.
Mm-hmm.
You have other girls that do a whole lot for nothing. So I guess that they figure all women are the same, which we are not.
Yeah.
I try to think of it as I try not to get in my feelings when people disrespect me, because I know there are women out here that, lower their prices or their standards and things like that. And they may figure that I may be one of those females, or, other women might be one of those women that does the same thing for cheaper. And it can get confusing. But I'm not one of those females. I'm not lowering my standards, my prices, nothing. Just like I tell people, when you go get them high priced cars, them Benz and Bentleys and stuff, if you can't afford that payment, don't do it. Stay in your lane.
Oh no, don't try to flash for other people.
What? Because they gonna come tell that hoe ASAP, and you gonna be mad. You can do that catching a bus, or train, or walking. But
and you gotta explain where that Bentley going.
Yeah, like,
So when it comes to your shoots, I always talk about boundaries. It's one of the things that I always talk about. How do you bring up your discussion with your boundaries, and how important it is for ladies to discuss their boundaries before they do shoots with people or in the business in general?
Before I do any shoot, I'll let it go. Well, depending on how I'm feeling, because I'm not really a anal type of female. Mm-hmm. Now I'll do like the certain little butt plugs and stuff like that, but I don't really prefer anal. Mm-hmm. So I'll let them know that, that's not my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. Anything else I'm open to, but when I say anything else other than because people go crazy with that, and I'm still a virgin at my ass. Okay, no, I'm not, but I just don't prefer that. I mean, you can stick fingers in it all day, but stuff like that. But actually, a dick in my ass, I don't prefer that.
Oh no, because even I tell females, I do want females when they used to shoot for me. I said, big. And they find out the hard way when I get in that ass. They're like, oh.
Yeah, so I put a strong, that is, So I let them know that, look, I will not do that part. That's my
Okay.
boundary. That's the limit for me. I cannot, I will not. Anything else, we can, hey, let's do it. You know, with the whole works, but just that.
So,
And then it depends on the guy. Because if I'm really digging your, and I know you're not going to like just ransack my asshole like it's like a pussy or something, like we might can talk about it. But other than that, it's probably gonna be enough.
see, that's why I missed. I didn't. That's why I hate I didn't get to shoot with you because I know we would have made some killer scenes because of and your personality and everything. So, do you ever ask the guy about his boundaries? Because a lot of times us men we're scared to tell women our boundaries, and we'll have something happen during the scene and we have to eat it. So, go ahead.
I have what's off limits, and because I want to know because I don't want to try to lick your nipple or and people be like, hey, what are you doing? Like, I don't like that. I'd rather know what he wants or what he likes or what's his dislikes, because I may come off a little freaky, and then yeah. So yes, I would like to know different things. I done been in the world, I done dealt with too many things. I done had dudes that ask me to fuck them in the ass. So, I've done a little bit of everything. So, yeah,
So
that's
you
why
a pegger. So you're a pegger.
I will. I get excited. I will. I will.
Oh my goodness. I don't do pegging now. That's something I don't do.
Hey, but some guys like it. So look,
But
I try.
but you can eat my ass all day though. You can eat my ass. I think that.
See, that's why I have to know things like that, because certain people like a little bit of things. You gotta.
Yeah, you gotta fill them out. So with that, let's talk business. The non-sexy part of this. Now, I see that Gloryhole is part of your brand.
Yeah.
What made you go with Gloryhole as one of the main things of your brand? Because I see that's one of the selling points for you.
Yes, it is. We get a lot of people that always, I guess, heard about it or always wanted to be a part of that, or wanted to come, stuff like that. We decided to do the glow out of everything we do, even with our different toys and little stuff we have in our little area. That's seems like to me, even with the females, they even come up and be trying to do weird shit at the glory hole. So we wanted to fulfill that dream for people that can't really travel. We even got portable glory walls now. So
Oh my goodness. She
we
made
try
it.
to
Damn.
fulfill excitement for people, and we tried it. We seen it was, because
Yes,
regardless if we
because I saw that you have actually translated it to actual content.
yeah.
So with that, how did you doing the glory hole parties help sell the content online?
Like I say, we make everything fun, especially our blooper moments. It's the bloopers because that's when we were really fucked up. Like, I have a couple on my page. Like, I was singing the ABCs with a dick in my mouth.
Oh, good night. Oh God.
We did the Old Town Road while sucking dick. It's like we make it fun, and the people be out there, they don't know whether to come or laugh, so they end up doing both. So it's like it's a hit, and I think a lot of places should do it, but you know, I can't speak on other people. It's a hit for us either way, whether the wall is up or not, because our head game is 1,000. So it's just the excitement for them. You know, they get to be invisible, I guess.
Now,
Or
outside
you,
of the, no, go ahead. Finish what you about to say. I'm sorry.
no, I was gonna say like even if you know we have our shy ones, that's you know that's why we have the wall because certain people might be shy in person to concentrate and nut in person. So you know it's excitement, it's a thrill.
Yeah. So, outside of the glory hole, the other content that you put out, how did you come up with the ideas for the content, and also try to make it variety and give that same excitement with your other content?
Um, like we normally do little shows where we flog each other. I noticed certain men also like to get flogged that haven't been flogged that tries it and love it. Um, we have the small talk that we do. Um, shock therapy. A lot.
We back. Yeah, shock
Yeah, we have the shock therapy. A lot of people are into, and I normally let the people try it out on me first because I know how it works and let them know that it's you know it's not harmful or anything like that. Um, I coach people into trying it. You know, we have different levels to everything. Whether it's flogging, the electroshock therapy, the um, getting tied up, we do a lot of whole. We do it all. But we keep everything. I love the excitement. I love to please people in ways they don't know about. Um, I make people come without really not really, you know, placing my mouth or, you know, I know little spots that I can do. And it's fine. Seeing the enjoyment on people's faces, you know, when they leave, they never really want to leave. They always talk about, you know, how they had so much fun, how they never done this before the night and all this. So I love the energy. I love to give that energy back. It's, you know, don't have to necessarily be head or fucking or whatever. There's other things out here that people haven't been into. So we kind of make content off of everything that, you know, I try. So if I find some ways in having fun with it, I'm gonna do it.
So, because to me, I think the way that you do it, it gives your content more authenticity, more realism, per se. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And how important is that to your brand, the realism?
Can you repeat that?
No, I said, how important is to your brand the realism of your video? You know what I'm
Um,
saying? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I said because, like you said, you basically take what you do from the party and you basically put it into your content with the glory hole, the POVs and stuff like that. You know, because you really don't do necessarily role play content per se, but a lot of your stuff is more like you can say reality based. So
Yeah. I mean,
why?
nothing I
No, go ahead.
do is made. I mean, what's the word? Nothing I do is like scheduled. Everything I do is raw. Is it's uncut. Everything is just natural. It's not like I have to rehearse for a scene or stuff like that. It just once the camera turns on and we talked about what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. Other than that, it's on. It's not no. I want it like this way. You have to stand this way. And no, it just happens. Once you give me the go, that's it. Now it's time to have fun. And who knows where it leads to, you know? So you have to keep everything um, open as far as um, the boundaries and stuff. You have to, I try to tell people to film in. I don't like the acting part. I want to be myself. I tend to do better when I'm myself, not uh, a role that I gotta rehearse and figure out and all that. No, I'm not with all that. I just want to do it and let it happen. Just
and,
let it
and to
happen.
me, and to me, it's a bigger turn on when that happens. It's like when your character happens. Even when I did role play scenes, I didn't want a script. I told her we're gonna act it out if we were natural. So I just gave her the scenario like, you're my wife's best friend and you seducing me to fuck her. Just play it
I
out
mean,
how you do that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was role play. But when you talk about just the organicness of what you do, yes, it makes it more fun, it makes it more exciting, it makes it more sexy, actually.
Yeah, because I mean, I literally really walk around with a camera because I do. I need a camera all day because I just tend to do stuff often, anywhere, any place, anytime.
Yeah, I saw the
So
TikTok. How much do you use TikTok? How much do you use TikTok in your promotion and in your brain?
really, I'm just starting with that TikTok stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I play around with my kids also.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to get the feel for it. But I've been trying to do a lot of the dance challenges they have because I love dancing. Um, and it's been going pretty good. I just haven't posted anything yet because I'm trying to learn it.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. It's fun and it excites people because they don't just see um what I do. It's it's my real life. So they see
Yeah.
me see me just not all about the modeling or the porn industry. They actually see me living my life,
Mhm.
which is pretty awesome. But
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm really going to start posting a little more with the TikTok because I like it. It gives me a break. It lets me be me. Well, everything lets me be me, but just add a little bit more little sexiness to it. Put on something cute and do a little TikTok and let people smile for a second.
Yes, because I see you're a very bright and vibrant person. I just can hear the smile through your phone. I love it. You know what I'm saying? You a sweetheart, man. For real.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how I have to be. That's how I am all day, every day. My babies love me. I'm just me. I don't know how to be nothing else. That's why, like, when people say they want to do like stuff, I actually have to uh, uh, keep practicing over and over. I get a little frustrated because I'm like, no, just let me be me. Let me be great. Like, let me just do it. Like, I guess that's why I'm not like in movies because I don't like the roles. Like, I love the role play though. I will put on something sexy just out of nowhere or wear something underneath my clothes and just snatch it off and be like, hey, let's go. And like, I've done it plenty of times. Like, so it's like, I'm a very fun, lovable person.
Yeah, I see. See, you
So,
making me hate that. You're making me. The more I do this interview, the more I hate I ain't get to work with you. God, I would enjoy it. And now it making me even more want to meet you in person so we can do a video podcast. So that's gonna happen one day for sure.
Yes, it will.
For sure. So when it comes to the business aspect of things, you have your stuff on multiple platforms. What light bulb? When did the light bulb hit that I need to put my stuff on different stuff and actually start really looking into the business side of the business?
I guess when I was dancing,
Mm-hmm.
I started realizing a lot of more things and a lot of stuff I was into. Because people always ask me different questions as far as like um, if I were to be actually doing my porn before I started actually posting it. People will ask different questions. Will I do this, or how far will I go? And I was like, you know what? I just need to let me all out and just do it. just do everything that is built up in my head. Just let it out. Like I what's the word I'm looking for? I've always been the go getter. If I find new ways to make money, or make my income go up, I'm with it. Don't really have to do too much thinking. Um, just have to make sure it's right, it's safe, and I knew what I can do as since I was young. I just didn't know how to use my brain like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Until I started being out in the world, I started going to events. I started going to different little shows. I started all over the place because I wanted to learn different things, how to go about it, make for myself. So, I've been getting my information together before I put it out there, which worked for me.
So with that, of course, everybody don't want to talk about the ups and downs of the money business. Some months is good, some months is not.
Yeah.
Speak to that, plus the things that you do to help boost when it's not going good.
Well, in this business, like you said, it can be frustrating because as for myself, I tend to set goals. I make my goals for that day, or I make my bar for the week, my limit. Um, when I don't succeed those, I kind of get down because I strive for the best. But it's very hard to be doing the things that I'm into, the porn, the modeling, the everything. It's very hard because, for one, I'm a single parent of 3 girls. um, it's I've had health problems that had got in the way. Well, I'm better now. So dealing with health issues, kids, bills, just everything. It can take a toll. Then, once my mom got really sick, it I can't perform as well because my thoughts is so cloudy. So I don't know which way to go sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like my photo shoot last week, it actually turned out good, but to me, I felt I could do better. I could have done better, but I wasn't focused because you have to in this field, you have to separate your like I have to separate myself. I have to split me up into two.
Yeah, I tell you, I get you. I get you. You got
You
to separate
know,
people from person. Got to.
yeah. So I have to. That's been hard for me because I'm an all around try to deal with everything at one time type of person,
Mhm.
and I learned that I can't do that because I'm going to end up falling bad. My
Mhm.
personal life mixed with my business life is very frustrating. Because of my personal life, I may be going through this, and then I have to jump right into business. So I have to click the switch back on, like, all right, you have to block that part out.
Yeah.
Be hard. So when I don't meet my goals or what I have set up for myself, I tend to get upset or, frustrated or sad. Sometimes I just like don't want to do it no more. I go through a whole thing.
Mhm.
You have people out here trying to scam you, try to rob you. You have people out here that, take advantage.
Mhm.
Actually, I had an incident January. I was working and a guy drugged me because I wouldn't have sex with him.
Ooh.
So it's a lot dealing
That's
with
my
this
friend.
field.
Mhm.
It's a lot to deal
Speaking
with.
about and speaking
It's a
about that, which I'm glad,
oh,
which is a nice segue, is
huh?
the mental aspect of this business.
Yeah, you said do what?
Because sometimes of the strain of it. So, what do you help yourself mentally take a break and mentally cope with business and stress of the business? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I was saying, what's some of the things that you do to take a mental break from the business? Because sometimes mentally, yes, it just like you were saying, mentally it can really strain us. You know what
Um,
I'm saying? Affect us.
Basically, like my peace of mind to deal with everything. Um, I love nature.
Yeah.
I love water. So
Mhm.
if it's me going to go get a bottle of wine, going on the boardwalk, stuff like that, or it's been times when I've been at work and I had to take a break and go sit in the bathroom and run the tub or the shower just to it calms me, it soothes me,
Mhm.
um take a I even write in my little book I have
Mhm.
um just to let out the steam. So I have a lot of coping skills that I jot down in my brain when I get too overwhelmed, even at work or found ways of coping if I can't get away. That's why I said, I'll sit in the bathroom and run water or, stuff like
Mhm.
that. Music helps me.
Oh yeah.
Um, or just, sitting in the car, just, whatever on the porch. Sometimes I just need that quiet time for like 5 seconds so I can woosah.
Mhm.
And because like I receive different energy all the time, and even a negative energy I have to push away and still deal with on a respectable, level.
Mhm.
So it may be things I don't like or don't want to deal with, but in this business, you just kind of like still got to carry that glow, that smile. You have to delete that energy. And I found multiple ways of handling everything, whether it's I'm working
Welcome back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh no, no matter how many times we start and stop, people, this episode is gonna be hot. Y'all gonna enjoy it, trust me. And we're gonna do a live episode probably, hopefully, the next 2 weeks if she ain't busy, for sure.
Hey, I'm with
Most,
it.
most definitely. But now I'm gonna ask you about this. Be it that you're a single mom, be it that you're single, do you find it hard to date or find somebody when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, your personal life because of what you
Um, Somewhat, not really. Um, because my kids are old enough. The only person that my youngest daughter, but I dealt with that already, so it's not hard because my schedule flip flops. 1 minute I'll work at night, 1 minute it's overnight, 1 minute is So no, for me, no, my support team is very good. So I really don't have to worry or stress about that part. Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, it's kind of hard when you're moving in secret for you to really prosper in this business. So speak to how good it feels that people know what you do and they kind of support and they actually support.
You went in and out. I didn't understand you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Speak to having that support, having that support in your corner that enables you to move better in the industry.
Well, for me, I mean, I don't hide my life. It is what it is. Whether people accept it or not really don't matter to me. Um, but as far as my support team, it was hard for me when I first told people, like, look, this is what I'm going to be, this is what I want to do, and if you with me, you with me. If you're not, move on. Um, that was like the hardest part for me because I don't like secrets. I don't like trying to live a double life or another life. I'd rather it be out just for my personal sake too. Because things do happen out here in the streets, and I don't want to have to sugarcoat something and say, "Hey, I'll be at the bar for a couple of hours," when really I'm at a lifestyle party getting fucked or something, and something bad happens, and then my family like, "Well, you're supposed to be at the bar," like, or my close friends like, "Bitch, I thought you said you was at the bar. How you end up 30 miles from there?"
Mm-hmm.
So I came with terms and letting people know how I felt, and that I was strongly um like, this is my passion, this is me. Certain people did not accept me, but as my mom and dad, they supported me. Long as I was safe. A lot of people supports me and helps me, especially with my kids. Um, because like I said, 1 minute I don't know when I have to go to work. Um, I have a different schedule all the time, so I'm just like an open book. If they need me in 2 minutes, that'll be the fastest 2 minutes I ever get dressed.
Yeah.
But so I try to encourage people to even if you have that close someone, at least, try not to hide it from people because tomorrow's not promising. And that's, kind of a fucked up way to go if, people don't have no idea. That's why when, I started stripping first, while I was doing the modeling, and I was like, fuck this. I want to be a porn star. Like, what is my body? I mean, as long as I'm not out here just being unsafe and all that other stuff, it's a career. I mean, it's a job. Everything is a job. That's why I tell dancers with low self-esteem, look, that's your business. I try to encourage everybody, from the BBWs to the extras, skinny, frail people to everything. I motivate a lot of people. Don't have no shame in nothing that you do.
Amen.
Like, people always judging this and judging, well, she's too fat to do this, or she's too skinny to do that. Oh, well, it's a position for everybody in the world. And, people get a little intimidated by the world, but I always tell them, look, whether you big, fat, ugly, small, look, it's a sight for all that. You don't understand all the fetishes out here. You
You
don't
ain't never lied.
understand how many big women out here making money. Even the frail ones. Like, you can never say it's someone out here that's not gonna like you or want you, or um like, I went out the other day. I have a couple of big girls I hang out with. I'm like the small one. And the one of the guys, I don't know, he butted in on our conversation. He was like, I can't imagine someone having sex with you. And I'm like, huh? I was like, wait a minute.
The fuck that come from? What the hell? That came out of goddamn nowhere.
No. And she was like, just to shut him up, he was like, look, I probably get more sex than you ever will in your lifetime. And he walked off like he was sad. But I'm like, you can never judge a book by its cover. That's how I put it. And I try to tell the women or men, don't hide it. I mean, especially if it's on the internet, it's going to get found out
Yeah.
regardless. I don't care about who, what. It's gonna. And that was my thing. I didn't want someone to find me on the internet before I told them.
Yeah.
So, everyone knows what I do. The only thing that's hard is keeping a relationship. For
You're going to find the right guy. And if I wasn't married, I'd probably be that guy for you.
yeah, like that's been the hardest thing, keeping a relationship for me. But a lot of guys say they can deal with it. A lot of guys, then when they into the business, they like, oh no, I can't take it. This is actually what happens. I'm like, duh.
Because see, I think the problem is that people treat monogamy. Monogamy, to me, is mental. It's not physical. It's mental. Because a
Yeah,
woman can give away that pussy a million times, but she's not gonna give away that heart and mind but a few times.
right.
And just because she fucks another dude doesn't mean that she's going to fall in love with that other dude. Because one thing I can say about a woman, especially women in this business, when they choose a man, they stick by that motherfucking man.
Yeah.
And a lot of men don't realize that. Seriously.
Yep. But it's crazy out here.
It is. So tell everybody where they can find you, baby.
You can follow me on Twitter at SendUpDMV. Also on IG, SendUpDMV on there. So look me up. Come find me. Come look at some stuff. Got an OnlyFans too. SendUpDMV.
And when is your next event so people can know they might be in the DMV area?
I'm trying to host something for the 6th of next month. Oh, that's the 7th. My bad. It's a Saturday. That's the 7th. So hopefully I'll drop the location soon. But yeah, I'm trying to get this party together for the 6th. And it's gonna be lovely.
No doubt, no doubt. So people, life is a learning experience with the point experience. You didn't learn anything. Smoke that over. Thank you for coming to the lounge, Mama. I'm gonna give you a call for this aftercare, okay?
All right. Take care.
Okay.